Hi guys! It's been a while since my last video. As some of you may know, this year I decided to take something like a sabbatical from social media, so I can focus on creative work, traveling and gathering inspiration in the art museums. But more about this later in the video. After exploring new places of my favorite Greece and spending a month in Spain, I chose to spend July and August in the Bulgarian countryside. So I set up a little tiny studio where I worked on some small canvases of my summer series. This place has a very special atmosphere of tranquility and rural beauty, and I managed to slow down and reconnect with nature. In this video, I would love to share some of these peaceful and productive days with you. First, I started working on a painting that I called The Guardian. It's a seascape with a dramatically leaning olive tree. The canvas is approximately 40 by 30 centimeters in size. I began by layering some brown red acrylic just to get some warm undertones. Then I continued loosely sketching the design. I knew that I wanted the sea to be deep, vivid teal color, with a gradient towards turquoise, and for some contrast I used pale Neapolitan yellow for the grass and mixed it with rolled umber for the tree. They worked perfectly together. Let me go back to the social media sabbatical for a bit. For many years, I've been hustling on social media, as everyone else does, mainly on Facebook, but also on Instagram, trying to satisfy the algorithms, giving away tons of my time, money, and energy. Last year, however, I finally got so tired of it all that I could not make myself do it anymore. For one, it was not working like before, and secondly, I just felt so much in dissonance with this crazy online speed, constantly bombarded with unnecessary changes, overloaded with all kinds of information, and even seeing young artists on TikTok making a large painting in 5 minutes. I just needed to stop really and take a distance from all of this. At the same time, I realized I was also in survival mode for a long time, without energy, squeezing any piece of beauty out of myself for years, while dealing with all kinds of personal issues and trying to make a living as an artist. So, with the support of my wonderful husband, I decided to have a rest from posting every day. I stopped almost entirely hustling on sales and froze my Instagram completely. I strongly believe that more followers do not automatically equal more sales and clients, and who are we even trying to impress with these big numbers anyway? I am less and less interested in those things and more interested in creating, enjoying the process and just being grateful. I also believe that if you have enough work as an artist, sales, commissions, projects, collaborations, you really don't care about social media and followers numbers that much. So this year I chose what's really important to me and started spending more time in the studio, working on new large canvases, and I hope I'll be able to show them to you very soon. It's always such a fun to come back to my Mediterranean seascapes. They're a favorite series of mine, and I was very excited to start this little piece. It's only 19 by 27 centimeters in size, but it turned out so alive and gorgeous. This year, our summer holiday started early, in the end of May. First, we flew to Athens in Greece, where we stayed for 2 days, then took the fast ferry to the island of Poros, and later we also visited Hydra Island. Both islands are part of the Saronic group and are very beautiful and picturesque. So I had plenty of inspiration for my happy place, as I called this small format. If you're interested in watching the videos from this holiday, they are on our travel channel, which is called Wanderlust Cookies, and you'll find the links in the description below. Painting in general is such a meditation for me, but dreamy subjects like this one are like distant memories and dreams for future travels at the same time. For me, they're like chicken soup for the soul, but in an artistic way. The main goal of my nomadic summer this year was to gather inspiration and renew my artistic energy. When back in June my husband and I spent a month in Spain, we visited the three famous museums in Madrid, known as Paseo del Arte, Prado, Reina Sofia and Thyssen-Bornemisza. They have enormous collections of great art, and I'll be making a separate video about them soon. When it's ready, I'll add the link in the description below as well. However, my soul was filled with happiness the day we visited the small yet magnificent museum of Joaquin Sorolla, the Spanish artist called the Master of Light. Sorolla had a very full artistic and personal life and produced hundreds of beautiful paintings. His house and studio in Madrid is a truly amazing place and a must for every art lover. You can also watch the video about our visit to Sorolla's museum on the traveling channel. I'll put the link in the description below. And we were pleasantly surprised to find some of Sorolla's luminous large canvases in the Goya Museum in Zaragoza. So it was really great inspiration for me, especially the beach scenes. They're so impressive and alive, full of color and light. Studying Sorolla's body of work in a beautiful way only hardened my conviction that it is okay to be a diverse artist, and I was able to better embrace my artwork's subject diversity. Sorolla himself was a master of portraits, but with the same passion he painted wonderful seascapes from the shores of Valencia, and I'm in love especially with these paintings. He often chose his garden as a subject, and has a magnificent series called Visions of Spain, created as a huge figurative commission for the Hispanic Society of America. All this changed my perspective on my self-imposed categorization as a figurative artist, and narrowness of categories in general. I need different subjects, and changing them often energizes me. So this summer, I painted two small canvases, inspired by Sorolla's beach scenes. Conversation with the Sea is one of them. It's 30 by 25 centimeters in size and very minimal as a design. I had an enormous pleasure during the process and tried not to overwork it with details. second small format, inspired by Sorolla's beach paintings, is a small seascape, also very minimal, but with a seagull as a main character. The canvas size is 30 by 25 centimeters too. I call this one Master of Waves. I really hope I managed to share some of the precious creative moments of these hot summer months with this long video. Thank you for watching and see you soon.